anything or he drank. And after eating or drinking, he visualized and remembered that he was fasting. So here Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says that in this case he shouldn't think that he has broken his fast, since there was no intention of breaking, there was no motive of breaking, and he at the time of eating or drinking had forgotten the fasting. So he should continue it, and he should complete it, and he should believe that everything which he ate or drank was given to him by Almighty Allah. So here is the question of nisyan. By saying this thing, since the man, it is indispensable for him, he sometimes forgets. Man sometimes forgets. So whatsoever is done by him unintentionally or under any extreme state of necessity, these are two separate things. For example, when he forgets anything and he does any act in his forgetfulness, it means he has not done the act with his intention or with his motive or with his consent. This eating and drinking is unconsented drinking. And the other position is sometimes a man does some act under an extreme state of necessity, under an extreme pressure, under an extreme coercion. He does not want to do. For example, he is losing his life, and he is hungry for the last so many days, and he has nothing to eat. Now there are only two ways: death or to eat any prohibited or forbidden thing. So at this moment, Islam permits him to eat any forbidden thing which is available to him only for the purpose of saving his life. So it is stated, فَمَنِ التُّرَّ غَيْرَ بَاغٍ وَلَا عَادٍ فَلَا إِثْمَ عَلَيْهِ. If anybody was driven to the extreme state of necessity, and he had no intention of violating the law of the commandment of Allah, and he had no intention to perpetuate it and to deviate from the commandment of Allah, so there would be no sin on him. He would not be answerable. The answerability would be removed on him. Why? Because this act was done unconsentedly. Same is the condition of forgetfulness. Here he remembered everything, but he had no other option to do except he had to opt two of the ahwanul baliyatain, either the death or to save the life through eating any forbidden thing. Here the condition is of forgetfulness. He does not remember that he was fasting, and he ate or drank. In this condition, afterwards he remembered. So since this eating and this drinking was again unintentional, was unconsented, since it was without his knowledge, he did not remember, so it was unintentional. When it was unintentional, it was unconsented. And if it is unconsented under nisyan, under khata, so Holy Prophet ﷺ said that khata wa nisyan has been removed from my ummah. Any act committed under nisyan, that is removed. So this is the basic quality of Islam, that Islam is deen of fitrah. And because nisyan has been ingrained in the nature of man, according to some ulama ul-lughah, they say that the word insan has been derived from nisyan, from nasiya. And insan means the man who forgets. And some other ashabul lughah, the specialists of the etymological meanings, they say that the word insan has been not derived from nisyan, but it has been derived from uns, anasa. So in both ways, if the man is the word insan is derived from nasiya or it is derived from anasa, I will say that both has the same implication, because if insan, the word insan has been derived from anasa, it means he has to love anybody. To whom he has to love? The only place, the proper place of love is Almighty Allah. Insan is the man who loves Almighty Allah. وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا أَشَدَّ حُبًّا لِلَّهِ. And what is connection of nisyan with anasa? Nasiya with anasa. That when the love for anybody increases and go on, and it crosses and go beyond a specific limit, so it is a natural result of the love that the man remembers his beloved and step by step forgets whatsoever is otherwise his beloved. So when a man would remember only his beloved and forget other things, so this would be nisyan of other things and remembrance of beloved. So the insan is the man who remembers his Lord Almighty Allah and forgets whatsoever, whatever thing, whatever, if any act, anybody, any love, any desire, any wish which takes away from the Lord Almighty Allah. The man who forgets ghair Allah and remembers Allah, he is really the insan. So the nisyan is in the nature of man. These are the two meanings. So this nisyan is nisyan-e-mahmud. In the first nisyan, which is nisyan-e-mazmum, even then Almighty Allah has forgiven the man, since he has done an act under the condition of forgetfulness, and Lord is the Lord of mercy, and Lord is the Lord of forgiveness in Islam. So he forgives the man and says to continue the fasting in this condition. وَمَا عَلَيْنَا إِلَّا الْبَلَاغُ. صلي ونسلم على سيدنا ومولانا محمد رسوله النبي الأمين المكين الحنين الكريم الرؤوف الرحيم. أما بعد، بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. عن أبي هريرة رضي الله تعالى عنه قال بينما نحن جلوس عند النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم إذا جاءه رجل فقال يا رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم هلكت. قال ما لك؟ قال وقعت على امرأتي وأنا صائم. فقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم هل تجد رقبة تعتقها؟ قال لا. قال فهل تستطيع أن تصوم شهرين متتابعين؟ قال لا. فقال فهل تجد إطعام 60 مسكينا؟ قال لا. قال فمكث النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم فبينا نحن على ذلك أتي النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم بعرق فيها تمر. قال أين السائل؟ فقال أنا. قال خذ هذا فتصدق به. فقال الرجل على أفقر مني يا رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم؟ فوالله ما بين لابتيها يريد الحرتين أهل بيت أفقر من أهل بيتي. فضحك النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم حتى بدت أنيابه ثم قال أطعمه أهلك أو كما قال. Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, this is a tradition of Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, narrated by Abu Huraira. He says, while we were sitting with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, a man came and said, O Allah's apostle, I have been ruined. Allah's apostle asked, what was the matter with him? He replied, I had sexual intercourse with my wife while I was fasting. The Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked him, can you afford to manumit a slave? He replied in the negative. Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam again asked him, can you fast for 2 successive months? He replied in the negative, no. The Prophet again asked, can you afford to feed 60 poor people? He replied again in the negative, no. The Prophet kept silent, and while we were in that state, a big basket full of dates was brought to the Prophet. And he asked, where is the questioner? He replied, I am here. The Prophet said to him, take this basket of dates and give it in charity to the poor people. The man said, should I give it to a person poorer than myself or poorer to my family? By Allah, there is no family between two mountains of Medina who were poorer than I. The Prophet ﷺ smiled till his premolar teeth became visible and said, feed your family with it. This is very important and significant tradition of Holy Prophet. The main caption which can be given to this tradition is the expiation of fasting and the mercy of Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And the basic subject which we can derive from it is the legislative authority of the Sunnah of Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. First of all, the first point which I would like to elaborate in the light of this tradition is